So today we're going to be installing our BarnTools BarnTalk alarm system in a poultry house. So the first step in our installation process is to mount our gateway box to the wall. So for this particular farm, we're in the office. As you can see, the controller panels are nearby. That's a good place to mount it. And it's near a power source that we're going to power the gateway to, and that's what's going to monitor power for our gateway box. So the gateway is going to mount very easily with just a couple screws into the wall. So we're going to start by placing our first screw. The next thing we're going to do is simply plug it into a power source. And then we're going to power it on with this green button on the side of the gateway box. The next step in installing our gateway, now that it's mounted and powered on, is to install the two antennas that come with your BarnTalk system. One of these antennas is used to find the cellular connectivity, and the other antenna is going to create the wireless network for the sensors to connect to. Both of these antennas are physically the exact same, so they're interchangeable. It doesn't matter which port you connect these to. So now, very simple, we're going to start by installing our first antenna into our cellular port. And these antennas have a magnetic base, so they will be able to stick to anything that's metal. For example, we're going to just stick that on this control system here. While the gateway is powering up, it's going to be searching for a cellular signal, and your gateway is going to flash that green light once every second while it's searching for a cellular connectivity. Once connection is made, that green light will flash once every 10 seconds. So if we look on the side of our gateway here, we are now getting a green flash once every 10 seconds, which means the gateway has found a cellular connection and is now connected. Our second antenna is going to be for our wireless signal for our sensors to connect to. A wireless signal antenna is going to screw into that second port. Once your gateway is installed, the next step is to download the BarnTalk app onto your phone. You're going to go into the App Store and search for BarnTalk. Here you see the BarnTalk app. I'm going to download that onto our phone. Once you have the BarnTalk app on your phone, the next thing we're going to do is scan this barcode with the BarnTalk app to add this gateway into your system. So we're just going to simply take our camera, scan that app. It's retrieving the barcode, and it pops up on my phone. Great, we found your gateway. It's going to tell me to connect the gateway to the two antennas, which we've already done. We've turned the power on, and now we need to give our barn a name. So today we're at Mervyn Miller's farm, so we're going to name this Mervyn Miller. So we can see on the phone that Mervyn Miller's gateway is pulled up here. We're going to click on that. We've sent Mervyn several sensors for his gateway, and we can see in the app that those are already pre-paired to this gateway and have showed up in our BarnTalk app. And so we can see that those are actively collecting temperature data and putting that into the app. So we've come out to the poultry house where we're going to hang our sensors today. This house here is about 500 feet long. We're going to be hanging 4 indoor temperature sensors, a humidity sensor, and our beta lux meter. When you get your BarnTalk system, we provide ratchet ropes that allow you to hang these sensors from the ceiling and adjust the length very easily. So these will just clip into the sensor and clip into wherever you're going to hang it from, which allows for easy installation. So now that our sensors are all placed in the building where we wanted them to be placed, we can open up our app and look and see what our sensors are all reading. And so we've got our 4 temperature sensors that are all taking recordings and putting that in the phone. We can see what our outdoor temperature sensor is reading, what our humidity sensor is reading, and what our water meter has measured since we've installed that. All of this is in the phone, very easy to see, and you can click on each one of those tiles to see more detailed information about each one of those sensors. So that's it for our BarnTalk installation. Took us about 30 minutes to get this set up here at Merv's Poultry Farm. We have lots of other troubleshooting videos on our YouTube channel. Feel free to check those out. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Our BarnTools team would be happy to talk to you about those as well. Thanks for following along.